local state senator is hoping to make it easier for students to go to college and to have more accountability. With college tuition rising every year, Senator Jim Banks has authored several bills to help keep costs down. He's here with me now. Thank you for making time for us this morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
So the number is actually 6 that you've authored. Why is higher education such a priority for you?
Well, it's my concern that we have a bit of a crisis on our hands when it comes to higher education. The fact of the matter is that over the past decade, tuition costs has doubled in the state of Indiana, and at this point it's just too darn expensive for many families to afford to send a son or a daughter to college. All the while, Indiana ranks among the worst states in the country for the amount of student debt load that a student leaves when they leave college. And also we have among the worst in debt default rates, where students default or declare bankruptcy on that student debt load. So I think we have a problem. It's too expensive. All the while, the jobs that are leaving Indiana are the types of jobs that don't require a college degree. So in these economic times, we need college graduates to meet the workforce needs of the jobs of the future.
Certainly a lot of problems facing us then with those statistics. What are the plans then? How are you hoping to lower costs?
Well, I take this issue very seriously. I serve on the Senate Education Committee, so I drafted a fairly aggressive agenda that tries to meet these needs in many different ways, but specifically trying to bring more accountability to the higher education structure. At the end of the day, they still spend billions of dollars of our tax dollars at these institutions, and as taxpayers, as legislators, we should hold them more accountable for what they do with our dollars.
And is one of those ways, I understand, taking a look at salaries for the professionals at these college campuses?
Well, I think that's maybe a small part of the problem, but it is a part of the issue. The sheer amount of money that is spent in administration at our public universities is unbelievable. So I have one piece of legislation that tries to bring more transparency to how our dollars are spent, and I think that will help shine a light on where those dollars go so that we can hold them more accountable.
And it sounds like you're wanting to give a boost to those kids, just not even at the college level yet. They're starting to look ahead, though, and in high school, wanting to give more dual college credit courses, have more options in high school. Is that right?
Yeah, that's one way we can meet this demand, is by providing more dual credit opportunities in the high schools. One of the problems with that, though, and as a legislator, I've been in office for just a little over a couple of years, and already I hear all the time from families who find out later, after their son or daughter took a dual credit opportunity in high school, or even took a course at IPFW here in Fort Wayne or Ivy Tech, and found out that those courses don't necessarily transfer like they thought they would. So they have to retake those courses, and at the end of the day, that costs them more. And we're trying to meet that issue in a couple of different bills that I've authored, too.
So where do these bills stand? Are they in committee? What's the process at this point?
Well, we're only a couple of weeks into the session, so we've accomplished very little. But they all are assigned to the Education Committee, which I'm a member of, and we will be hearing them in committee and debating them over the next couple of weeks.
Okay, Senator Banks, I appreciate you making time for us this morning and discussing all of this. It's a topic that affects truly everyone, whether you're a student or a parent. Thank you.
You.
We'll be right back.